Respected sadhakas, friends, gratitudes and appreciations and congratulations that here we are every day to do our 7 activities: Sapta Yajnas, Sapta Homas, Sapta Tapasyas, Sapta Dhyana, Sapta Sadhana to enhance our spiritual personality by invoking the grace of Parabrahma, Ishvara, Jagannatha, Devatagana, Gurugana, Shastragana, and also by beautifying our Vyaktitva personality by adding to our Loka Sevakadi layers. We are doing all this with clearest purpose, without any ambiguity. May the Divine be with us as is already, and may we truly do every one of these 7 activities with utmost bhakti, shraddha, and spashtata, and get the uh, expected benefit out of it. The 7 activities are Veda Parayanam, Dhyana Purvaka Mantrocharanam, Common Sense Thought, Mangalacharana Shlokas, Sankalpa, Upanishad Mantra, Parayanam, Upanishad Mantra, Adhyanam with Bhashyam. The Upanishad is Shwethashwathara, 6th last chapter we are into, and we are seeing how wonderful is each of the mantra. And 12th mantra we have exhaustively seen. 13th mantra we have to start. That also equally powerful, beautiful for us to know the meaning, to meditate on it, and through that reach out to the ultimate. This is the kindness of all our Rishi Munis. We have given all this guidance to us. May we make use of it. Let us start the day with our first activity of Veda Parayanam. Prarthana mantras we started yesterday. We have to conclude them today, starting from Sadhyo Jatam. Om अथ वेदपारायणम् प्रार्थना मन्त्राः ॐ ॐ सद्यो जातं प्रपद्यामि ॐ सद्यो जातं प्रपद्यामि सद्यो जाताय वै नमो नमः सद्यो जाताय वै नमो नमः भवे भवेनाति भवे भवस्व मां भवे भवेनाति भवे भवस्व मां भवोद्भवाय नमः भवोद्भवाय नमः वामदेवाय नमो ज्येष्ठाय नमः श्रेष्ठाय नमो वामदेवाय नमो ज्येष्ठाय नमः श्रेष्ठाय नमो रुद्राय नमः कालाय नमः रुद्राय नमः कालाय नमः कलविकरणाय नमो बलविकरणाय नमो कलविकरणाय नमो बलविकरणाय नमो बलाय नमो बलप्रमथनाय बलाय नमो बलप्रमथनाय नमः सर्वभूतदमनाय नमः सर्वभूतदमनाय नमो मनोन्मनाय नमः नमो मनोन्मनाय नमः अघोरेभ्योऽथ घोरेभ्यो घोरघोरतरेभ्यः अघोरेभ्योऽथ घोरेभ्यो घोरघोरतरेभ्यः सर्वेभ्यः सर्वसर्वेभ्यो सर्वेभ्यः सर्वसर्वेभ्यो नमस्ते अस्तु रुद्ररूपेभ्यः नमस्ते अस्तु रुद्ररूपेभ्यः सर्वो वै रुद्रस्तस्मै रुद्राय नमो अस्तु सर्वो वै रुद्रस्तस्मै रुद्राय नमो अस्तु पुरुषो वै रुद्रसन्महो नमो नमः पुरुषो वै रुद्रसन्महो नमो नमः। विश्वं भूतं भुवनं चित्रं विश्वं भूतं भुवनं चित्रं बहुधा जातं जायमानं च यत् बहुधा जातं जायमानं च यत् सर्वो ह्येष रुद्रस्तस्मै रुद्राय नमो अस्तु। सर्वो ह्येष रुद्रस्तस्मै रुद्राय नमो अस्तु। कद्रुद्राय प्रचेतसे तद्रुद्राय प्रचेतसे मीढुष्टमायतव्यसे मीढुष्टमायतव्यसे वोचे मशन्तमगं हृदे वोचे मशन्तमगं हृदे सर्वो ह्येष रुद्रस्तस्मै रुद्राय नमो अस्तु। सर्वो ह्येष रुद्रस्तस्मै रुद्राय नमो अस्तु। त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगंधिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् त्र्यंबकं यजामहे सुगंधिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् मृत्योर्मुक्षीयमामृतात् ये ते सहस्रमयुतं पाशा मृत्यो मर्त्याय हन्तवे ये ते सहस्रमयुतं पाशा मृत्यो मर्त्याय हन्तवे तान् यज्ञस्य मायया सर्वानवयजामहे तान् यज्ञस्य मायया सर्वानवयजामहे मृत्यवे स्वाहा मृत्यवे स्वाहा मृत्यवे स्वाहा मृत्यवे स्वाहा। ॐ नमो भगवते रुद्राय विष्णवे मृत्युर्मे पाहि। ॐ नमो भगवते रुद्राय विष्णवे मृत्युर्मे पाहि। ॐ तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि ॐ तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि तन्नो रुद्रः प्रचोदयात् तन्नो रुद्रः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय ॐ नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। ॐ शञ्च मे मयश्च मे प्रियञ्च मेऽनुकामश्च मे ॐ शञ्च मे मयश्च मे प्रियञ्च मेऽनुकामश्च मे कामश्च मे सौमनसश्च मे भद्रञ्च मे कामश्च मे सौमनसश्च मे भद्रञ्च मे श्रेयश्च मे वस्यश्च मे यशश्च मे भगश्च मे श्रेयश्च मे वस्यश्च मे यशश्च मे भगश्च मे द्रविणञ्च मे यन्ता च मे धर्ता च मे द्रविणञ्च मे यन्ता च मे धर्ता च मे क्षेमश्च मे धृतिश्च मे विश्वञ्च मे क्षेमश्च मे धृतिश्च मे विश्वञ्च मे महश्च मे संविच्च मे ज्ञात्रञ्च मे महश्च मे संविच्च मे ज्ञात्रञ्च मे सूश्च मे प्रसूश्च मे सीरञ्च मे सूश्च मे प्रसूश्च मे सीरञ्च मे लयश्च मरुतञ्च मे मृतञ्च मे यक्ष्मं च मे लयश्च मरुतञ्च मे मृतञ्च मे यक्ष्मं च मे अनामयश्च मे जीवातुश्च मे दीर्घायुत्वं च मे अनामयश्च मे जीवातुश्च मे दीर्घायुत्वं च मे अनमित्रं च मे भयं च मे सुगं च मे अनमित्रं च मे भयं च मे सुगं च मे शयनं च मे सूषा च मे सुदिनं च मे सदाशिवोम शयनं च मे सूषा च मे सुदिनं च मे सदाशिवोम। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय। ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय। तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय। तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय। मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय। मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय। यो वेदादौ स्वरः प्रोक्तो यो वेदादौ स्वरः प्रोक्तो वेदान्ते च प्रतिष्ठितः वेदान्ते च प्रतिष्ठितः तस्य प्रकृतिलीनस्य यः परः स महेश्वरः यः परः स महेश्वरः सदाशिवोम सदाशिवोम। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ सद्यो जातं प्रपद्यामि सद्यो जाताय वै नमो नमः। भवे भवेनाति भवे भवस्व मां भवोद्भवाय नमः। वामदेवाय नमो ज्येष्ठाय नमः श्रेष्ठाय नमो रुद्राय नमः कालाय नमः कलविकरणाय नमो बलविकरणाय नमो बलाय नमो बलप्रमथनाय नमः सर्वभूतदमनाय नमो मनोन्मनाय नमः। अघोरेभ्यो घोरघोरतरेभ्यः सर्वेभ्यः सर्वशर्वेभ्यो नमस्ते अस्तु रुद्ररूपेभ्यः। सर्वो वै रुद्रस्तस्मै रुद्राय नमो अस्तु। पुरुषो वै रुद्रः सन्महो नमो नमः। विश्वं भूतं भुवनं चित्रं बहुधा जातं जायमानं च यत् सर्वो ह्येष रुद्रस्तस्मै रुद्राय नमो अस्तु। तद्रुद्राय प्रचेतसे मीडुष्टमाय तव्यसे वोचे मशन्तमगं हृदे सर्वो ह्येष रुद्रस्तस्मै रुद्राय नमो अस्तु। त्र्यम्बकं यजामहे सुगन्धिं पुष्टिवर्धनम् उर्वारुकमिव बन्धनान् मृत्योर्मुक्षीय मामृतात्। एते सहस्रमयुतं पाशामृत्योमर्त्याय हन्तवे तान् यज्ञस्य मायया सर्वानवयजामहे। मृत्यवे स्वाहा मृत्यवे स्वाहा। ॐ नमो भगवते रुद्राय विष्णवे मृत्युर्मे पाहि। ॐ तत्पुरुषाय विद्महे महादेवाय धीमहि तन्नो रुद्रः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ नमस्ते अस्तु भगवन् विश्वेश्वराय महादेवाय त्र्यम्बकाय त्रिपुरान्तकाय त्रिकाग्निकालाय कालाग्निरुद्राय नीलकण्ठाय मृत्युञ्जयाय सर्वेश्वराय सदाशिवाय श्रीमन्महादेवाय नमः। ॐ शञ्च मे मयश्च मे प्रियञ्च मेऽनुकामश्च मे कामश्च मे सौमनसश्च मे भद्रञ्च मे श्रेयश्च मे वस्यश्च मे यशश्च मे भगश्च मे द्रविणञ्च मे यन्ता च मे धर्ता च मे क्षेमश्च मे धृतिश्च मे विश्वञ्च मे महश्च मे संविच्च मे ज्ञात्रञ्च मे सूश्च मे प्रसूश्च मे सीरञ्च मे लयश्च मरुतञ्च मे मृतञ्च मे यक्ष्मञ्च मे नामयश्च मे जीवातुश्च मे दीर्घायुत्वं च मे नमित्रं च मे भयं च मे सुगं च मे शयनं च मे सूषा च मे सुदिनं च मे सदाशिवोम्। ॐ शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ॐ असतो मा सद्गमय तमसो मा ज्योतिर्गमय मृत्योर्मा अमृतङ्गमय। यो वेदादौ स्वरः प्रोक्तो वेदान्ते च प्रतिष्ठितः तस्य प्रकृतिलीनस्य यः परः स महेश्वरः सदाशिवोम्। ॐ शान्तिः Shanti, Shanti. What a wonderful rendering, enjoying. Good, you are participating. Congratulations. Don't neglect it. Don't be careless about it. Be regular, serious. Let Shruti Mata, the Shruti Rishis, the Shruti Tattva bless us through these Parayanas. Friends, the second aspect of the day is our Gayatri Mantras, Dhyana Puraka, with Bhava, the meaning in the heart, as well as with the beautiful, that submission, the Prarthana. The three words are Vidmahe, Dhimahi, Prachodayat. Vidmahe means we know the glory of that particular Devata Swarupa. Right from he is Brahman, he is the Ishvara, and he is the savior of all of us with all the Shaktis. Therefore, we are living the entire life as an offering to him, worship to him. Culmination of all of that is in our heart for meditation. Always that Paramatma alone is the point of meditation. Dhimahi. Then we are seeking only one thing from that Lord. May He do the prachodhanam of ours towards the ultimate truth. No other demand for us, request for us. Okay. Now in the Navagrahas, Surya Gayatri we saw, then Soma Chandra Gayatri we have seen, then we have seen the Kuja Angaraka Gayatri also, Mangala. Yesterday we have seen the Buddha Devata Gayatri Mantra. Chandra Sutaya Vidmahe Saumya Grahaya Dhimahi Tanno Buddha Prachodayat. So naturally today is the Graha is Brahaspati Graha, Guru Graha. I know you and I for the Adhyatmic sadhakas, Guru Graha Anugraha is more important than all other, because we are all the Shishyas seeking the Tattva Jnana. So today the Guru Graha Dhyanam. Guru is the Brahaspati Devata. That Brahaspati Guru Amsha is there in all the Gurus. We have already studied so many times. Guru is a Tattva expressing through the individual. So, and Tattva Guru is nothing but Sakshat Parabrahma only. So Parabrahma only is Guru Tattva. Guru Tattva alone is all the Gurus. Then, if at all in life, one very, very important thing very soon we have to obtain by our efforts, by God's grace, is the Guru and our Sharanagati to the Guru. And our being blessed by the Guru, by him taking us into confidence. Once the Guru takes us into confidence, preceded by our total surrender to him, it's only now a question of time for us to get liberated. Ultimate, you are surrendered to Guru, Guru has taken up you, then only it's a process. The things to be done now, him teaching us, we learning, him guiding us, we meditate, and then we realize and express our experience, he certifies. Done. That much importance in our life of the Guru. Paramatma Tattva is the Lakshya. Everybody, everything else is only Bandhana. The only sole protector of us, if we truly want to understand, can understand, is the Guru. Only one sole individual to whom we have to tune to, is Guru. All other are Bandhana Karakas only. If we are not careful. Careful hai to utilize them for our exhausting vasanas, exhausting prarabdhas. The Guru is the only one who is the expression of divinity for doing the taranam of ours by giving us knowledge and removing the ignorance. That is why Guru, these two letters which represent the Guru, are etymologically defined as Gukarascha Andhakarascha Rukaraha Tannirodakaha Andhakara Nirodhitvat Guru Ritya Vidiyate. That gu letter says it is darkness. Ru means runadhi, the one who removes. Therefore, by removing the darkness of ignorance through knowledge, the one who liberates us, he is called as Guru. The other meaning is Guru is heavy, so we can hold on to him. That he can take across. And the support which we have should be Guru than us, heavier than us. If the support is not heavy, then along with that support, we also get drowned. And the Guruta of the Guru, the heaviness of the Guru is he is Brahmanishta, he is Shrotriya, he is got all the Krupa and Karuna to guide us. It is the Guruta of the Guru. Realize them and feel the Guru is kindness. Surrender to him. Okay. So what is the Brahaspati mantra today? Om नारायण सुराचार्याय विद्महे देवपूज्याय धीमहि तन्नो गुरुः प्रचोदयात्. Simple. Sura Acharya Vidmahe. We know the Brahaspati Devata to be the Acharya, Guru of Sura, all the Devatas. They continuously seek guidance from him and they follow. And that's why always they are safe. Once in a while, out of arrogance, one Indra neglects that Guru Brahaspati and gets kicked by the Rakshasas. Then he again realizes all these happenings reported in the Purana Itihasas only to inform us that leave everything in the world but not the Guru. If you leave the Guru, then you are defeated by all negativities. If the Guru is held, he will see to it that all negativities are warded off, and all positivities are gained. You know, we always talk about this topic of the Pancha Shraddha, Shraddha in Paramatma, Shraddha in Shastra, Shraddha in Guru, Shraddha in the Guru Ukta Sadhana, Shraddha in ourselves. Out of all five, all four Shraddhas disappear. Only one Shraddha, that is on Guru, if it is maintained, he will see that again all other four Shraddhas are brought. He will bring the Shraddha in us about the Paramatma as the goal. He will bring the Shraddha in us about the Shastra Jnanam is the way. He will give us all the sadhanas and he will ensure by instilling in us the Shraddha in ourselves, about ourselves, he will ensure that we do sadhana and reach out. That's the power of Guru. Okay. So remember, Sura Acharya is Acharya to the Sura Devatas themselves. How great he must be. देवताओं का ही गुरु है तो महान है ना. सो सुर आचार्याय विद्महे. ओ बृहस्पति देवा, ओ गुरुदेवा, we know you are the acharya of the devatas themselves. So how big that post is. So if you deserve that, how great you are. We realize your greatness, grandness, glory. We accept your presence wholeheartedly. Suracharyaya vidmahe. Then Deva Pujyaya Dhimahi. Because of that, always the Devatas do your puja first. We do the puja to Devatas, Devatas do your puja. Suracharyaya Vidmahe, Deva Pujyaya Dhimahi. We worship you. See, last Krishna Vasudeva, 30 days from the day we started studying Gayatri Mantras, we were telling about Dhimahi means meditate. Before meditating, do the Upasana Puja. So this has come here now. Deva Pujyaya Dhimahi. So we meditate on you who is worshipped by Devatas. We also worship you. We also do your stuti. We also praise you. And then we meditate on you for our complete tuning and surrendering to you so that your grace comes on to us and we are blessed. And what we want from you, Tanno Guruho Prachodayat. That Guru do the prachodanam. When other devatas only we are asking to do prachodanam toward the Brahma Vidya and Moksha, what to talk about the Guru? His only job is to give us the Brahma Vidya. Therefore, we have no other alternative at all to ask from him, and no need for any other alternative. Hey Guru, do the prachodanam. You know me, just bless me, help me, guide me in eliminating all my negativities, weaknesses, etc., which are obstructions to my own adhyatmika sadhana and pragati. Continuously be with me. Do the prachodanam. Inspire me to be regular in Shastra Shravana. Motivate me in being regular in the Shastra Adhyena Manana Chintana. Goad me, guide me, do whatever is that which works to see that I take up this Adhyatmika sadhana seriously 100%. As the worldly persons take the worldly pursuits of Artha Kama so seriously, more than that, let me take this project of realizing the self seriously. Brahma Vidya, Atma Vidya, Brahma Anubhuti, Atma Anubhuti, Brahmatma Bodha. May I pursue this so diligently at every cost that is required, at every price that's required, at every sacrifice that's required, at every tapasya or hard work, hardship that is required. Let me do that. O Guru, prachodan karo. See to it that I don't forget this tattva. See to it that I am no more upadhyukta jiva wandering in the world for only one reason of getting bound and suffering. May I be freed from that. May my intellect awaken to that higher understanding that the purpose of life is to experience the self and nothing else. Today, because of many lives of samskaras, vasanas, and wrong education, I believe living at the upadhi level as jiva alone is the way of life. That wrong notion is so strong in me. Guru, remove all that. Let me tune not to the world and worldly people, but to you and to the Shastra and the theme of the Shastra, the Brahma Vidya. Only you can do it for me. So, in this way, O Lord, O Guru, prachodana kariyega. Tanno Guruhu prachodayat. Right, friends? So, the Brahaspati Guru, the Guru Tattva, the Guru Parampara, and your own Guru. Remember all of them and chant this mantra. Om Suracharyaya Vidmahe Devapujyaya Dhimahi Tanno Guruhu Prachodayat. Right? Start. Om Suracharyaya Vidmahe Devapujyaya Dhimahi Tanno Guruhu Prachodayat. Om Suracharyaya Vidmahe Devapujyaya Dhimahi Tanno Guruh 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 Prachodayat. Om Suracharyaya Vidmahe Devapujyaya Dhimahi तन्नो गुरुः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ सुराचार्याय विद्महे देवपूज्याय धीमहि तन्नो गुरुः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ सुराचार्याय विद्महे देवपूज्याय धीमहि तन्नो गुरुः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ सुराचार्याय विद्महे देवपूज्याय धीमहि तन्नो गुरुः प्रचोदयात्। ॐ श्री बृहस्पति सद्गुरवे नमः। मां रक्ष रक्ष परिपाहि परिपाहि ब्रह्मज्ञानं प्रति प्रचोदनं कुरु कुरु सदा सर्वदा रक्ष रक्ष. How deep we are every day involved while doing this great yajna tapasya exercise of consciously chanting these mantras with the meaning in the mind as well as with the bhavana of Purna Shraddha, like this mantra that the Brahaspati Guru invoked in the heart. We have done his puja and we are through this mantra doing his stuti and asking him, O Lord, you are Deva Puja, you are his Sura Puja, you are Deva Puja, you are the Sura Acharya and you are Deva Puja. So we know you, we are worshipping you ourselves. We are praying to you to do the prachodana. So with bhava, how deeply, intensely, every day we are getting the chance to do, how much we are encashing it. देख लो भाई, almost 30-40 days we have done totally exo is there. It will continue. Tomorrow we'll pray to the Shukra Devata, then Shanishchara Devata, then the Rahu Ketu. So all of their grace blessings required for us. So we are getting opportunity to do their prarthana to them. Right, friends? Thank you. Now, having done our Veda Parayanam and Dhyana Purvaka, Brahaspati, Gayatri Mantra Charanam, third aspect is our common sense thought. Today's common sense thought is very common, very simple, that understand and maintain good rapport for your own benefit and evolution, for the maintenance, benefit, evolution of the counterpart also. Everywhere, all the time. Understand, maintain such relation, such rapport that we are also benefited and evolving, and that counterpart with which we are relating, that also is benefited. As it is said in Gita, Parasparam Bhavayantaha. Always the attitude of Parasparam mutual Bhavayantaha cherishing. Let this become a permanent attitude in us. That from my side, I only cherish that the other counterpart, whatever it may be. And the goal is, I also get benefited in whatever the way it is possible, and that the counter also be benefited. Parasparam bhavayat. Wherever it is, let that be the attitude throughout life, everywhere. This is a common sense thought. And I need not explain the details in it. What are the detail? That in every of the relation, if I seek only my benefit, isn't it? And that exceeds. And if I even create the harm to the other counterpart, that's no good a relation healthy. Because if that counterpart also thinks like that, then he will also cheat us or trouble us for that individual's personal gains. Then the entire system gets disturbed. If you see in our own body, Parasparam Bhavayantaha, every part. coordinating, cooperating with each other. It's a yajna spirit actually. है ना? देवान् भावयतानेन ते देवा भावयन्तु वः परस्परं भावयन्तः श्रेयः परमवाप्स्यत is the order as if given by the Lord. It's a suggestion, but it is more than an order because it keeps our life in order. Such a beautiful guidance it is. So therefore, understand thoroughly, establish healthy rapport, and see to it that we are also benefited, the counterpart also. What are the things which we have to understand and maintain proper rapport? Everything. Let us start from our own upadhis. Hana, Deha is our first upadhi. Understand the Deha, how the Panchamahabhutas combined becomes this most sophisticated, never priceable thing given to us. You cannot make a price for this Stula Sharira that's given to us with all the abilities, all the sophistications in it. Understand it. Its glory, its beauty, its wonders. Everything is wonder in this Sharira. If you can think like that, everything is a wonder. The hands and legs and the inner systems, their mutual relation, क्या क्या wonders अद्भुत नहीं है. This one sthula sharira understanding is enough for us to understand how intelligent and how kind is the Lord. If the Lord is not so intelligent and able, this type of sophisticated equipment he could have not made. And if he is not kind, compassionate, he would have not given that to us as a jiva. Isn't it? क्या बढ़िया खूबियां हैं इस शरीर में. And to every of the jiva, the required corresponding sharira he gives. Manusha, Pashu, Pakshi, Vanaspati. And in the Manusha also, depending on that jiva's required evolution, the short body, the long body, the tall body, the fat one, the black or the white, everyone are properly planned and given to us by the divine. So our main thought is this body, its wonder greatness. Understand it and understand all its intricacies, its necessities, etc. It needs good food, it needs good rest, it needs good activity for its fulfillment. That our Rishi Munis, so great, they understood it. If you just understand the Hinduism, the Sanatana Dharma, the lifestyle prescribed by them, that includes all what we are trying to talk now. Why they made such a wonderful, sumptuous bhojana every day? है कि नहीं? एक बार या दो बार अच्छी तरह से भोजन खाने को वो लोग, which is the state in our India which doesn't have the sumptuous lunch and dinner or bhojana prakriya. Why is it? Because the body needs it. Cherish it. Make it happy by giving it the tasty as well as nourishing food. Nourishing food. It's required to eat. Isn't it? शरीर को अच्छा भोजन दो. एंड वाई दे से अब सनसेट हो गया 8 बजे सो जाओ, सुबह 5 बजे उठो या 4 बजे या 3 बजे ब्रह्म मुहूर्त. 8 o'clock sleep because there's nothing to do after that. Puja, upasana, everything is over, preceded by the evening consumption of food also. तो 8 बजे सो गए तो 3 बजे उठ जाओ, 7 घंटे काफी है. Isn't it? Why it is prescribed to us? For that purpose. Then from 3 onwards, taken bath and all the sadhanas. Then throughout the day, seva to the loka in whatever the profession. Isn't it? ब्राह्मण क्षत्रिय वैश्य शूद्र ब्रह्मचारी गृहस्थ वानर सन्यासी सबको कुछ न कुछ काम करते ही रहना पड़ेगा दिन भर शरीर से. To serve the world. Therefore, understand our own body. In general, its beauty. In particular, my sharira's condition. Love it. Cherish it. Propitiate it. On the name of sadhana or tapasya also, we should not torture it. And by too much identifying also, we should not destroy it and we should also not get destroyed. Understand the Sharira. Establish good rapport with your own शरीर. अभी हम अपने शरीर के सबसे बड़ा शत्रु है. Absolutely everything is erratic. What time we eat, what time we sleep, how many hours we sleep, what activities we do or don't to do. All of that is only to trouble Sharir. See that sitting in front of TV for 6 hours, 8 hours, no exercise at all, and the heavy food is given, and that body doesn't know where to expend it. Therefore, all the fats are accumulated, leading to all complications. By that wrongly establishing rapport with Sharira, who is suffering? It is my Sharira, no? I only am the first sufferer. Sharira also is suffering. Think. In the same way, Indriyas. Understand them, the glory of them. Establish good rapport with them also. Tasmatvam indriyanyado niyamya. See, today we are going to see that shloka in Gita. Most importantly, understand the prana shakti, its importance, how to generate it, how to maintain it, how to rightly utilize it. Who else will have to understand it other than us? Is there any school, college which has taught us all these things? Our Rishi Muni Shastras, they teach all these things first. So too, understanding our own mana. Mana in general, सबके पास मन है ना, your mind, my mind. Every mind in general, their abilities, capacities. And in particular, my own mind and its glories. And its shortcomings, its weaknesses, its needs. Isn't it? And also where it's going wrong. That's what shortcomings. So then establish proper rapport. Love the mind. Why should I torture my mind by exposing it to the wrong places? Why should I become careless in allowing the mind to project all the unwanted raga dvesha? Thereby, mind also suffering and I, the owner of it, also am suffering. क्यों ऐसा करना? How much mismanagement I do with my mind, देखो. कितना ताकतवर पावरफुल अद्भुत इक्विपमेंट है वो. Imagine the mind filled with all positive emotions of love and care and concern and forgiveness and all of that. Our own mind gives joy to us if we establish that rapport with our mind, when we train it that way. My own mind filled with all the dveshas, krodhas, and jealousy. Are, who is suffering? Mind is suffering, I am suffering. इतना कॉमन सेंस अभी तक नहीं आया कि we lived the entire life that the mind is the most closest thing to us. It has to be properly dealt with and we have to establish good relation with it to eke out from it our own joy. मेरा शरीर अच्छा है तो मुझे खुशी, मेरे प्राण अच्छे हैं तो मुझे, मेरे इंद्रियां ठीक है तो आई एम द हैप्पी फर्स्ट पर्सन टू हैप्पी. So if my mind is beautified, I am the first beneficiary. Most important, spiritual common sense thought. Establish good rapport with your own mind. So too, good rapport with the intellect. Intellect is given to gain good knowledge. Continuously, let the intellect be gained and maintained the knowledge about the things that are required. Rapport establish karo. Unusing intellect, therefore no knowledge gained. Therefore, every time either depending on others or doing the things wrongly because of no knowledge or ignorance. ऐसा क्यों? My intellect given to me as a great gift, with this continuously I can expose and gain ज्ञान. कर ही नहीं रहे हम. बताओ पिछले 5-6 दिन में consciously effortfully which jnanams we have gained, consciously effortful. Whatever little knowledge was there of the past, we used it, okay. But नया ज्ञान क्या सीखा हमने? बट बुद्धि तो है ना, सीख सकते हैं. व्यावहारिक ज्ञान और आध्यात्मिक ज्ञान. Mainly we focus on Adhyatma, isn't it? So to understand the I am, I am the part of the total world. The I also is a thing in me. उससे भी हमें प्रॉपर रैपो एस्टेब्लिश करनी है. This I, slowly while serving the entire world, should reach back to its real self. Establish that rapport with I. Okay? In the same way, we talked about the upadhis. So too, the other living beings in the world, human beings to begin with. All the human beings, the 800 crores, you should in the mind establish a rapport that we all are living together. May my presence be not harmful to you. May your presence be not harmful to me. Generally, the entire human beings who are there while we are on the earth as human beings. Then the more nearer ones, close ones, every relation and every individuality. Like mother father relation and mother father individuality. Understand, establish good rapport. Wife, husband, children, friends. How beautiful all of them. Relations are great, individualities are great. Understand them and establish such a good relation that every human being in your presence is happy, elated. मेहनत करना पड़ता है उसके लिए, उसका फल भी मजेदार. Isn't it? When you have that way people loving you around, how joyful it is, how safe, how secure. On the other hand, mismanaging the people, misunderstanding people, always quarreling with them. Everybody is enemy. Neighbors भी enemy है, friends भी enemy है. Friends means जानकार वाले. Relatives also are enemies. Staff working enemies, colleagues are enemy. Are what are you doing? So we have missed that art there of understanding and establishing good relations with the human beings to begin with. So too with the animals in general. You know, their presence, their contribution is so great. You know, like the Pancha Koshas we talked about, other human beings, their presence, their cooperation is so essential for the entire world and for us also. So to the Pashu Jati, it has its own beauty to add to this world and is helping us some way or the other. So establish a rapport with them. Don't hate them. Don't destroy them. Don't be in that mood. So too the Pakshi Jati, isn't it? So too the Vanaspati. See that flora, the entire plant kingdom, how much neglected by us, how much destroyed by us. And can we even a minute exist without that plants? From that only we get all the food with which we are alive, no? No स्वामी जी हम plants नहीं खाते, हम तीनों वक्त नॉन वेज ही खाते. अरे what non-veg you are eating animals? They are living because of the plants only. Plants नहीं है तो वो लोग मरेंगे जिंदा ही नहीं रहेंगे. Then what will you eat? So everybody basically dependent on plants only for survival. Vegetarians हो या non-vegetarians, isn't it? Without that, one day we cannot be alive. सारा खुराक भोजन. But do we love that plant kingdom? है ना? It's an art. Every sabji that is coming to your home. Namaskar karke, oh Lord, you are in this form to nurture my sharira. I thank you. Annam brahmeti vijanat. Anna means all the consumable goods. So the plant kingdom, understand, establish rapport with it, love it, respect it. In those good olden days, they'll have their own kitchen garden, and the Yajamana every day spends that half an hour, 1 hour in taking care of all those sabji wale पौधे, फूल वाले पौधे, फल वाले पौधे, के पेड़ जो भी है. That's the routine. They used to love that. All the plants. It was you also must have had it in your life. Nowadays we have become lazy buffalo, so we appoint a mali. Earlier तो हम ही माली थे. एक्सरसाइज भी हो जाता था, and loving that plants also hota tha, taking care of them. अरे भाई ये है आनंद. Who told you the ananda is there in too much of money earning and getting only the bhautika comforts? No, no, no. That is misunderstanding. While earning that money, how much of the papa sin we are doing, which is going to come as dukkha to us in future, isn't it? I remember those days. है ना, हमारे घर में 60 पॉट्स होते थे प्लांट्स. तो ब्रदर्स शेयर करके वर्क वी यूज्ड टू वाटर देम एंड ऑल क्रोटन्स वर देयर, तुलसीस वर देयर, चमेली, हर तरह की. वंडरफुल दोज डेज. प्लांट किंगडम हो गया. इन द सेम वे understand the presence of at large the Panchamahabhutas: Prithvi, Jalaha, Vayuhu, Agnihi, Akashaha. पंचमहाभूत है वो, उनका भी प्रेजेंस को रिकॉग्नाइज करो. Isn't it? If Prithvi is not there, where do we stand? If Jala is not there, do we have life? If the Agni is not there, ठंडा पड़ गया. If the Vayu is not there, not even 40 seconds we are alive. If the Akasha is not there, where is the Avakasha for us to stay? That's why, that's what I said, our Hinduism में all these are respected, valued as divine devatas because they know their importance in their life. सब देवता है हमारे लिए, हम सबको आप उपासना करते हैं. क्यों? Because we can't exist without them. So we have to have maturity to establish good rapport with them by understanding their glory, their contribution. जियो और जीने दो. You also live there. Therefore, through all the yajna, all the devatas are propitiated. That was the technique given in our shastras by the Lord. That's what we chanted the mantra, na? Devan bhavayata anena yagnena te devaha bhavayantu vaha. These are the devatas. Prithvi devata, Agni devata, Vayu devata, Varuna devata. Do every day yajna. तद यज्ञ में स्वाहा करते हुए आहुति डालकर let this offering reach to that Lord. That sankalpa makes them trupta. The संकल्प ही देवताओं को तृप्त करता है कि ये मैंने आपको ऑफर किया. दे आर इन द सूक्ष्म रूप. Isn't it? But we have forgotten all of that. कितने दिन हो गए वायु देवता को स्मरण करके थैंक यू बोल के. Did we do that? Did we do namaskar to Prithvi Mata? समुद्रवसने देवी पर्वतस्तनमण्डले विष्णुपत्नी नमस्तुभ्यं पादस्पर्शं क्षमस्व मे. How much of food eat we every day? Did we do namaskar to the Agni Deva who is cooking the food outside, digesting the food inside? In our class in Gayatri Mantras, we are doing all of them. Tanno Agni Prachodayat. Ashtadikpalapame. That is also half-hearted, right? So in this way, Panchamahabhutas. So too, the most important is the human beings में सब आ गए. Everyone I am not counting. The parents, the brothers, sisters, the friends, the relatives, the uncle, pinkle, tinkle, and also our gurus. ये सब हमने humans category में डाल दिया. Last but not the least is the Paramatma himself. Recognize his presence. Recognize his contribution. Establish the right rapport with all these upasanas, Yajna Agadi with him. The Paramatma himself. Tune to him. Finally, aim at realizing that inseparable oneness with him. Establish that rapport. So, in this way, in that absolute alertness, wherever we are in tune with the total, in which we are also benefited, they are also benefited. How beautiful it is, whether you travel in a bus or in a taxi. Travel properly, mutual benefit. When he is taking you the taxi wala, you pay him properly. And while traveling, sit properly. Don't destroy the seat in which you are seated. कुछ कुछ लोग ऐसे धड़ाक धड़ाक करके दरवाजे को बंद करते. बेचारा ड्राइवर, he can't say anything. He feels so dukha inside. That our recklessness makes him miserable. And it's a rented car, it is not his own. है ना? द मालिक को पता चला कि ऐसा कुछ हो गया, they will remove him, no? उसका नौकरी जाएगा बेचारा. Because of us, that we are very rash in closing the door, or we are spoiled the seat of the car. एग्जाम्पल अलर्टनेस के लिए हम कह रहे हैं. ये ऑटो में जा रहे हो, अरे बेचारा वो चला चला के दिन भर भोजन के लिए इतना मेहनत करता है. पे हिम प्रॉपरली, लव हिम mutually. Thank you, you have taken me to this distance, so your bill is this. I am paying 10 rupees extra, I can't pay more. Thousands don't. Thoda. Attitude is important. Geo. See that everywhere you stay in a hotel, let us say, there's so many people who are contributing for your stay there. So love them, mutual cherishing. Attitude होना चाहिए with the government, with the various departments. Always we do complaints only. How many times in your life have written a thanking letter to an electricity department? कभी लिखा, कोई ख्याल भी नहीं आया. But because of their working every day, the electricity for us so many years and we are using it for so many purposes. How many times the municipality को आपने एक thanking letter लिखा? Thank you for your contribution that the municipal work, everything is going on smooth. Did we write? कभी एक बार भी ख्याल आया हमको? Did we write any letter to any of the politician? But you are an MLA or MP, these things you have done, which helped our society, we are thankful to you. इतने सेल्फिश, इतने भोगी, इतने निद्रालु हम होते हैं. Imagine if that is done, how happy that jiva feels. He'll take more seriously his responsibilities. Take up. We have never done it, isn't it? So, Parasparam Bhavayanta is our today's common sense thought, starting from our Upadhis, our living beings, all including human, the Panchamahabhutas, the Devatas, the Paramatma. सबके साथ हमें ट्यूनिंग में ही रहना है, प्रॉपर ट्यूनिंग में रहना है, म्यूचुअल चेरिशिंग. इन दैट ऑल्सो समटाइम्स the other being's benefit can be more important than our own. Then you are becoming sadhu. Sadhu is the one who helps others even at the cost of his own self. Beautiful it is. That joy we have to recognize in us. In that effort of seeing others' happiness as more important than ours, our individuality is getting out of the identity with one upadhi and it is identifying with the samashti upadhi. That is आध्यात्मिक साधना. आध्यात्मिक साधना में उपाधियों के स्थाई पर समिष्टि से हमारा तादात्म्य है, निरुपाधिक स्थाई पर परब्रह्म से हमारा तादात्म्य. Remember, if it can click to us, work is done. Our Shastra Adhyana is becoming fulfilled. What is it? I am the problem. Ego is the problem. Isolated individuality is the problem. We are not individual. Through Upadhi also, we are the part of total only. Nirupadhika also, we are Brahman only. The I alone is problem. When I understand it, Vedanta is understood. That I can be merged with the total I by catering to the needs of others. वो आनंद हमको चाहिए. You know, a tree, a river, an ocean, they don't have their individuality. They just serve the total only. You understand? ट्री को अपना इंडिविजुअलिटी नहीं रहता, उसका सर्वाइवल ही बाकी सबके लिए होता. इजंट इट? वृक्ष पशुओं को वो खुराक देता है, पक्षियों को रहने की जगह देता है, मनुष्यों को फल देता है, ऑक्सीजन देता है, सबके लिए सहाय करता है. रिवर, ए ट्री, so to a river. They don't have that ego individuality. We have such an ego which is meaningless, which is identified only with these upadhis. And by identifying this with these upadhis, do you think we are helping them? We are destroying them also. जैसे आज देखा है. I identify with my Sharira only to trouble that only, either through extreme laziness or through extreme work or through extreme wrong consumptions. Jesse, in the world, people are so much attached to their children that they pamper them and tamper them only, which they call as love. अरे love नहीं है ये तो you are stupid हो. Love is not attachment and destroying. Love is understanding and helping to grow. That's so. Thank you. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om 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 Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahaviryam Karavavahai Tejasvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. ओं नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ओं येरिमे गुरुभिः पूर्वम् ओं शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यम् ओं निधये सर्वविद्यानाम् ओं श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् ओं भवयेव भवानिति मे नितराम् ओं ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्तब्रह्मविद्याचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदाचार्येभ्यो नमः। सङ्कल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषदुक्तब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्षकैवल्यप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मस्य विश्वव्याप्तिविश्व आध्यात्मिकप्रगत्यर्थं धर्मसंस्थापकानां नित्य निरन्तरदिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराममन्दिरवत् शिव कृष्णादिमन्दिरादीनां पुनरवाप्ति तेषु निरन्तरशास्त्राध्ययनादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातनधर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तरशत्रुविघ्नसमूल निर्मूलनपूर्वक भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिकैन्दवसंस्कृतेः धर्ममोक्षपुरुषार्थानां सुसम्प्रतिष्ठावाप्त्यर्थम् अस्यां कक्षायामागतानां सङ्कल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परं ब्रह्मादीनां प्रतिभक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम् अनेकशास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नमध्ये कृष्णयजुर्वेदीय श्वेताश्वतरोपनिषदः आद्यशङ्कर भाष्य समेत अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्नं मोक्षार्थं वयं सर्वे करिष्यामहे ॐ नित्यानन्दनिराधारं निखिलाधारमव्ययं निगमाद्यगतं नित्यं नीलकण्ठं नमाम्यहं पारायणमथ पञ्चमोऽध्यायः 13 and 14. ॐ अनाद्यनन्तं कलिलस्य मध्ये विश्वस्य स्रष्टारमनेकरूपं विश्वस्यैकं परिवेष्टितारं ज्ञात्वा देवं मुच्यते सर्वपाशैः भावग्राह्यमनीडाख्यं भावाभावकरं शिवं कलासर्गकरं देवं ये विदुस्तेजहुस्तनुम् इति पंचमोऽध्यायः. Sixth chapter Adhyay Parayanam will do tomorrow. Now this mantra Eko Vashi Nishkriyanam Bahunam Ekam Bijam Bahudaya Karoti Tamatmastam Yenu Pashyanti Dhiraha Tesham Sukham Shashvatam Netaresha. In this way, wholeheartedly, wholemouthedly, while chanting this mantra, the beautiful jnanam that's given in every sentence, we have to feel, assimilate it, feel for it. In this, everything exhaustively studied, one sentence need to be repeatedly all the time. Remembered, contemplated upon is tam atmastham. The Shashvata Sukha giving, Moksha giving, Paramatma Anubhuti is gained by focusing ourselves on our own selves. So Atmastham, understand it as clearly, exhaustively as possible. First meaning of Atmastham is no more become Bahirmukhi, become Antarmukha. Atmastham. in our own selves that eternal bliss giving Paramatma and Anubhuti is possible. Focus on our own selves. Today, with the Upadhis, we are so busy in being Bahirmukha only. That's why the Dukkha, that's why the Samsara. Focus on yourself. That's why this entire science and philosophy and field is called as Adhyatma Shastra or Kshetra. Adhyatma means spiritual means focusing on the Atma, your own self. See, in this way, in our inadvertence, we have gone far away from our own selves and gone from away from ourselves is gone away from the happiness. Therefore, we are miserable. यार अपने साथ रहो कहाँ भाग रहे हो we are running in time we are running in place we are running in objects we are running with the people therefore we are becoming miserable only stay with yourself be with yourself you are the source of bliss you are the bliss see the power of maya and delusion taking us away from our own self, whose nature is Ananda, and into the delusory world which never existed to give us happiness. Therefore, the pursuit of which gives us only misery. देखो माया देखो अविद्या समझ में आया ना see the delusion so learn from this word atmastam is become atmamukha antarmukha. Okay. The second is Atmastam is Buddhau Sthitam. Again and again, come to the Buddhi level, where, as we explained exhaustively yesterday, the two ways in the Buddhi, Vijnanamaya Kosha, the Paramatma is there as the Jnata, 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 Chidabhasa, Chidabhasa. Come to that and inquire how the knowledge is happening, how the knowing is happening. If we put our inquiry on that, slowly we reach to that self. So Buddhau Sthitam, Vijnanamaya Koshe eva Paramatma available for our recognition. Although Paramatma alone is everything. Okay. But as a substratum, not the projected Arupana. So that substratum is to be realized within ourselves, first of all. So, not in Nidra, not in projecting mind, not in pranas, not in mana, not in Indriya, not in Deha, but in Vijnanamaya Kosha Buddhau Sthitam. We have to Anupashyanti, we have to realize it. So, become more and more Antarmukhi. In that, through the medium of Jnatrutva, from the Jnatrutva to Chidabhasa, from that to Chit Swarupa, from that along with that, with the to the Sat Swarupa, we have to travel. Tamatmastam yenu pashyanti. Anupashyanti means pratyakshi karoti. Sakshat jananti. धीराः बुद्धिमन्तः बुद्धिमान जिनकी बुद्धि अंतर्मुख हो गई है the ones who have thoroughly studied shastras to those dhiraha the buddhimanta only there is a possibility of visualizing the self within oneself. Once I realize myself to be that Jnapti Swarupa, Shashvata, Ananta, Sat Swarupa, Shashvata, Ananta, Sukham Shashvatam. All the dukkhas of perishability, etc., go away. And see, tamatmastamenu pasyanti. To make it easier for us to understand, the same Lord coming in the form of Adi Shankara, he has given us so many Prakarana Granthas, for example, the evening text which we are studying, Vakyavritti. What is Vakyavritti doing is making us realize the self within us only by explaining to us the meaning of Mahavakya Tattvamasi. We have seen the Thampada Shodhanam, है ना? By giving the Ghata and Ghata Bhasaka Deepa example, our Chit Swarupa is made to be realized. Then Putravittadayo Bhavaha Yasya Sheshataya Priyaha. By giving that explanation, the Ananda aspect of us is revealed. Then Parapremaspadataya Manabhuvama Aham Sada Bhuyasamiti Yo Bhavaha Tad Brahmetyavadharaya. By saying this, our Sat Swarupa is being revealed to us. We are studying it, evening class, complement to the morning Upanishad classes. शाम का जो आदिशंकर भगवान के लिटरेचर जो हम पढ़ रहे हैं, that is the one which helps us understand these Upanishads. So tamatmastam yenu pasyanti dhiraha सुबुद्धौ स्थितम्. बुद्धि में ज्ञाता ज्ञानम ज्ञेयम द त्रिपुटी इज देयर. These three are the vrittis thoughts. Who is knowing these three thoughts? Or where from these three thoughts are arising? If we can focus on that, we realize that self. That self alone is the one, as described in the earlier lines, eko vashi nishkriyanam bahunam itya. Tamatmastam yenu pashyanti. Buddha sthita. So, in some texts, as we said, the Druk Drushya Viveka is the means adopted to reach to that Druk Swarupa Paramatma. In another texts, we are guided through the Panchakosha Viveka, like the Taittiriya Upanishad. In another text, like Mandukya, we are guided towards the self by describing that self to be other than and the support of and permeating and untouched by the three avasthas of Jagrat, Swapna, Sushupti. देखो अवस्थात्रय साक्षी पंचकोश अतीत दृक् स्वरूप. These are all the ways by which the inner self is realized. तव आत्मस्थम ये अनुपश्यन्ति. And the ones to whom the self is revealed, be attentive, tesham sukham shashvatam. For them alone is the sukha and the shashvata sukha. What about others who are pursuing the same sukha, not in the self but in the upadhis? Through the upadhis, in the shabda sparsha rupa rasagandha, in the vastu vyakti vishesha, na itaresham. To them, sukha ka hi baat nahi hai, or to talk about shashvata sukha. See, by listening to this for as many years as possible, our intellect has to awaken to this understanding that our entire pursuit itself is wrong, though the goal is right. The correct goal is Shashvata Sukha. But the pursuit is wrong, that we are searching for it exactly somewhere else. One day the intellect has to awaken to this wisdom that I want to be permanently blissful, and that is realized when I realize my inner essential self. Therefore, let me seek the self inside. What nonsense I am doing of being extroverted, being in relation with the relative world. What murkhata I am having. See that? बुद्धि को वो ज्ञान आने के लिए ही हम हर दिन पढ़ रहे हैं. What I want is eternal bliss. Yeah, it's in yourself as the self. Be that. Why are you becoming jiva with upadhis? And why we are interacting with the world, relating with the world for the sake of happiness and getting disappointed. Our vyavahara is never for the sukha. Our vyavahara should be only for exhausting any of our prarabdhas if they are there, or for our service. Our sukha should be pursued only in the Atman, in the self. Atma sukha ichha vyavasiyata. Is it not this mere one sentence that let me seek the eternal bliss in myself, not in the world? Therefore, let me not pursue the world for happiness. If this one understanding happens, all our attachments to the world go away. All our unnecessary struggles in the world go away. Ourselves troubling the world goes away. Ourselves getting kicked and becoming miserable in the world also goes away. Ek understanding that I am not in this world to get the sukha from the world. No, the sukha is in the Atma only, in me only, isn't it? One adjustment is done, all miseries are gone. We are miserable because we are seeking sukha in the world outside, which is not there. Sukha is there in the Atma Swarup. Tesyam sukham shashvatam. I am already the blissful infinite self. Baba, उसपे avoidance wow. बस. Done. That's very important. That's why we took little more time even today to explain. Tesham sukham shashvatam. Tam atmastam ye anupashyanti dhiraha. Tesham sukham shashvatam. Naitaresham, naitaresham, naitaresham. Even Brahmadeva will never be happy as a Brahmadeva, as a creator of the world outside. He will be happy only when he realizes his inner Ananda Brahma Swarup. Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, they are happy because they realize their self. Indradi, Devatas, Agni, Varuna, Vayu, if they are happy only by realizing their self, and their outer contribution with the upadhis is only to play the play outside, not to get the sukha from outside. Again, this is another very, very subtle thought, which 100% I myself cannot communicate. How can you understand? Very tough thought. What is it? We are here in the world to perform, to express the joy, not to get the joy. That is very tough to catch. That's why I said I myself cannot communicate it. What are the devatas? They joyfully do what they do. They don't do anything for joy. They do it happily. That's moksha. अब इमेजिन करो आज से कोई भी काम करना है उसको प्रेम से आनंद से करो वी आर ऑलरेडी मुक्त नॉट फॉर आनंद पाने के लिए आनंद से करो लाइक आई एम डूइंग दिस क्लास am I doing it to get happiness or I am doing it happily? If I do it to get happiness, I missed it. I am a miserable samsar. Because getting happiness means now I am not happy. I have postponed the happiness and I put all conditions on it. Conditional happiness, basically, it cannot be happiness. Secondly, even if it is happiness, because it is conditional, when the conditions get disturbed, that happiness goes away. Very subtle thinking. Huh? Whereas if I say, I am doing this class happily, already you have realized because you are happy. The one who eats food for happiness, he is miserable fellow. He eats whatever comes on the table happily. He is realized. The one who does naukari for happiness is already miserable. Whatever naukari comes, I do happily. Naukari means or swadharma. I am happy to be the husband of this wife. Okay, I'm happy. Okay, I am not seeking happiness. I am already happy. How, who can make such fellow miserable? Just like the one who is seeking happiness, who can make him happy? That's why very tough nut this to crack. That I'm in this world, whether I'm doing japa or upasana or puja or meditation, if I do it for happiness, you're already miserable. Because you postponed the happiness and you conditioned it. On the other hand, unconditionally, I say, I am doing everything happily, you are liberated. मैं प्रधानमंत्री हूँ या चपरासी हूँ, how does it matter? I'm happy. Both of them, if they are doing their work for happiness, they are already miserable jiva. Either of them, if they are doing the thing happily, they are liberated. A class 4 chaprasi happily doing his work is liberated more than an officer who is seeking happiness outside struggling. These are little subtler things revealed to us as we become purer and purer and serious in our studying Shastras. Thank you. Now we go to the next mantra. Ki kimcha nityo nityanam chetanaschetanaam eko bahunam yo vidadhati kaman tatkaranam sankhya yogadhigamyam ज्ञात्वा देवं मुच्यते सर्वपाशैः. Wonderful shloka it is. Tomorrow we'll study. Takes 2 or 3 days. Om 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 Purnamadah Shrutimatre Namaha Tatsat Brahmarpanamastu. Thank you. Join for Gita for some time.